Kurtzman and I are huge friends, and our family, we're vacationing together in Mexico. We're going for a jog on the beach, and I'm like, "What are you working on?" And he says, "We're trying to we're trying to blow the dust off this thing, Cowboys and Aliens, that DreamWorks has." But as soon as you hear about it, you go, "Okay, so why has it been 10 years? Like, what? There's got to be a very good reason this thing hasn't worked." And it's exactly this thing that you ended up having to confront. In terms of the selling of the movie, which is you've got a very silly title that is exactly what the movie is. So, you know, rule number one, title the movie exactly what the movie is. If the movie's about Thor, call it Thor. If the movie's about Iron Man, call it Iron Man. If the movie's about laser blasts in space, call it Star Wars.
Don't call Zathura.
Right. Okay.
No, I know.
Well, you said it.
No, I learned it. That's part of what I think led me to this, the simplicity of the thing, and there it is, and everybody knows Cowboys and Aliens. They react very strongly to it. Right. They either get mad at it, or they love it, or they cheer for it, or they're confused by it, but they don't forget it. And in this day and age, it's like there's a value to that. Sure. But the question becomes, what is it going to be? Because there's a terrible, terrible version of that film, and there's a great version of the film. And, you know, where do you go? Yeah. And I think that Bob and Alex and Fergus and Otsby had already cracked the sort of the premise of the movie, recouching it as a little bit of a mystery. Yes. You know, which I thought was great. That's my language. That's your whole thing. I mean? Well, for me, I thought it was great because at best it's the intersection of the two genres. Right. You don't want to spin off into one genre and wink through the other one. Sure. You don't want to just have them happen to be in cowboy hats. Yes. You know, what are the archetypes and paradigms from both genres that work together? Yes. And that's where you get the mashup. Right. That's where you get the synergy.